just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah. Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you. You won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline. Spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck. Serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary. The tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get sweaty. Feisty on the mic. Every word got bite. You came from mile. You won't ask tonight. Yeah, yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe. Just about to get red. Name in your mouth. I'll live in your hand.
Pat and bang. They say Bobby get bread. Flame in your mouth. I'll live in your hand.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court, and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people. Don't come at us, people.
Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Well, holy hand in the handbasket. It's just J-Hip and Chup Chup here again. How are you today, Ketchup?
I'm okay. How are you?
You're just okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good.
Good. Because, yeah, we got a big show today. Big show, of course. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of wonderful things that have occurred. But hi to all of you fine folks out there. Hi, Faves, Robert Tower, Just Dave, Kelvin. Hi, Sarcastic One. Hi, Jenny, 8675309. Hi, Mary Lavender, Dragonfly. How are you, my friend David Rotten Totten, Dirk Bumblebees, Quinky Dink, Terry? How are all of you fine folks? I see everyone piling in, 225 of you. James Francis is here.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Marta. How are you? Hi, Sasahus. I don't know. Maggie May, how are you? Sarasota Beach Bum. Colleen is here. Rick Reed, the Body Watcher. Big Bob is here. Krusty Old Witch Jack's mom is here. Redzilla, how are you? My membership ended yesterday. Well, maybe we'll get a new one today because, quite frankly, just J-Hip sent some shit. I'm in a lot of crap over here, catch up, but we're going to get to that.
What else is new, Jay?
But it's not just J-Hip. You know who's in a world of hurt right now?
Who?
This Megan Fox. Now, you've heard of Megan Fox before, right?
Yeah.
Now, Megan Fox has created a lot of trouble, and she's become a liability. She can't even get brass tacks. Oh, because she's been clearly demonetized on YouTube. Clearly demonetized on YouTube. And she can't get any super chats. And you know what happened earlier today?
What?
Well, I was talking to my best friend, Tug. And Tug said to just J-Hip, he said, Megan Fox has become quite the liability. And it's possible I might need a new co-host. And he was like, maybe, just maybe, just J-Hip could, come and host on my show and I could be the co-host. And I said, well, Tug, you could still play your intro music. You could do your intro music still on your show as my co-host. He's like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So we kind of workshopped this because we knew things were going down with Tug. The channel was going down because of Megan Fox, and so clearly Tug has to look for an alternative, all right, outside of Megan Fox, because all of the damage she's done with her body cam footage that she's showing maliciously, okay? repetitively. Okay. And so clearly, Megan Fox is driving down the channel. Oh, yes, the Jug Show is back, I think, tonight. I don't want to tell any tales out of school. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. But I have a feeling that there's a good chance Jugs is back. Jugs is back because of, well, Megan Fox. You know, in all of the things, she's been such a liability, getting everyone
Boy.
demonetized. All of her streams are getting taken down due to mass flagging by the Fleabag, who never calls the cops. So clearly, the best move for Tug. Now, do you know the relationship that Just Your Hip and Tug had?
Nope.
In the late
me.
90s, when we were building YouTube in the late 90s, early 2000s, Just J Hip and Tug, we used to stream together all the time. All right, we were co-hosts on a regular basis, of course. And then what happened though? Tug got big, and he's like, Jay, I think I can separate from you, and I can go off on my own, and I think I can do it by myself, my friend. He's like, we're still friends, but I think I can do it by myself. And of course, everyone knows what happened. Tug went off on his own, and his channel exploded. And Just J Hip went on his own, and my channel imploded. All right, and clearly now it's a good idea for him to bring Just J Hip back, because clearly Megan Fox is a complete liability. A complete liability over there. So yes, I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. You lost your spot. You should have been more careful. You should have thought things through before you started FOIA requesting a whole bunch of stuff maliciously. Of course, this is what she did, and that's why she left YouTube. She has left YouTube for good, according to Fleabag. Left YouTube for good. Hi, Tammy J, ATM. Hi, Dana. How are you? But yes, that is what happened. And we got some super chats to get through already today. Catch up. I know normally on the shows I typically watch, when I watch Fleabag show, it does not take them long to get through the super chats. I mean, have you noticed that?
Yeah, well, I've noticed that they don't ever read any.
Yeah, it's a quick run through. Hi, Stacy. Now, how are you? And Joan, how are you? Here and after, how are you? Thank you, my friends. But Frankie says, let the fun begin, and gives off $20. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate, my friend. Thank you so much. Frankie, you are amazing. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Grifter Graves gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Grifter Graves. They work hard for the money. We like Grifter Graves. If you don't like Grifter Graves, something's wrong with you. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Kinky Kendra over to your house to do a strip aquarium over there on your birthday. That's the name of our OnlyFans page, according to Slobby Sleazy. All right, that's the best I can tell. Bohemian Booksmith gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Bohemian Booksmith. Thank you, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Bohemian Booksmith. They work hard for the money, and we appreciate them. Thank you, my friend. Remember, we're just clown losers over here. And if you don't like this show, that's okay. I'll send Fleabag over to your house to eat all your chicken skins. Thank you so much, my friend.
That sounds like a threat, Jay.
Well, that's if they don't like the show. That's what they get. That's what they get. Auntie M gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Auntie M. If you get one of those, thank Auntie M. We like Auntie M. And if you get one of those, thank her. Give her a hug. Give her a kiss, a tap on the caboose. She likes that, and she's our friend over here. Thank you, Auntie M. Thank you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like this show, I'll give you a free ride on Fleabag's Loofah-mobile. Wear protection. Wear protection.
Ew.
Jack's mom been a member for 13 months, and Jack's mom also gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. If you get one of those, thanks Jack's mom. She works hard for money. Remember, we like Jack's mom, and Jack is good at calculus, is my understanding. Thank you, Jack's mom. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Gabe over to your house to smoke all of your pot. Stacy D. Oh, goodness. So we're not doing a show today. We're just going to do soupies. We're just doing soupies today and gifted memberships. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friends. That makes the show easy. I love you all. Thank you, my friends. This is awesome. Stacy D gifted 10 Just Straight memberships. You get one of those. Thanks, Stacy D. She works hard for her money. We like Stacy D. And remember, we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Jules over to poop on your front porch. Sorry. Nooner with Just J Hip here for the woohoos. Yeah, Annie M's gonna get some woohoos today. Some woohoos. Don't forget, the woohoos are always followed up by the dentist. The dentist.
Clearly.
And something barking about says, happy Saturday. It's my 63rd birthday, and I owe something to bark about. Another birthday song? I do. Happy birthday, something to bark about. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you. 63rd birthday. Thank you for the 5.
Happy birthday.
Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special, but you're special to us in this chat. Outside of this chat, you don't have to ask people individually. My guess is me, maybe. Thank you, my friend. Carol Manson's been a member for 11 months, and Baxter been a member for 13 months of the hippies. Thank you, my friends. In the most generous, wonderful chat on planet Earth, Krusty O Witch gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Krusty O Witch. I appreciate you, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Krusty O Witch. We appreciate Krusty O Witch. She's wonderful. And if you don't like Krusty O Witch, something's wrong with you, obviously. Thank you, Krusty O Witch. All money today will go to feeding Fleabag, because Shizzy is sending Fleabag over to my house as a stripogram during my birthday week in September, but he says I have to pay to feed her. So, of course, all money today is being raised to feed Fleabag when she comes to my house on my birthday in September for a week-long stay as a stripogram for my birthday. Thanks, Shizzy. Thank you. But remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I will donate portions of my birthday gift from Shizzy over to your home. Badger John gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Badger John. He's a badger. His name's John. He's pretty cool. And I like Badger John. And remember, Badger John is a good guy, and he's not even a huge fan of the show. He just simply likes us a little. Thank you, Badger John. I appreciate you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send you your own personalized loofah-mobile covered in STDs. Now it's got STDs on it. Deftones Andy with the $3 simple sticker. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Deftones Andy. I thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. I like Deftones Andy. You like Deftones Andy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty
She's
cool.
got great taste in music.
She does. It for being deaf as well.
Right.
Hey, Melissa. Another day, another happy birthday to Just J Hip. Melissa, who never forgets every day is Just J Hip's birthday. Thank you so much, Melissa, for now the 97th day in a row. Melissa has given Just J Hip another $5 for my birthday. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, my friend. I thank you so much. It's been a great birthday every day. Thank you, Melissa. And you know what? You are right, actually. Jay, what did you do to Shizzy? That is messed up. I know. I know. That's what Shizzy did to me. It's horrible. Wouldn't surprise me that chair towel had skid marks. I know, Yamaha. This is a terrible towel. It's terrible towel. They
Disgusting.
now you have to understand, Just J Hip is a disgusting person. I'm always showing the homeless people, of course, on People Watch, destroying lives. But you know what happened? And this is note taker for a Fleabag. Note taker for a Fleabag. I think I need to point something out to you because Just J Hip and crew, we change lives over here. That's what we do, right? Don't we change lives?
We try.
I thought we changed lives. And let me see. I'm going to see if I can find it. Now, you remember Skid Row used to be covered with a bunch of tents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of homeless people. Mm-hmm. And finally, Just J Hip got a message from local leadership, say somewhere in the California area. And asked Just J Hip to cover their city in a more positive light because they were going to make changes because of all of the coverage that Just J Hip, OMG TV, and so many other people in X and so many other places have made all this coverage about Skid Row. All right. And of course, what happened to Skid Row? Well, we'll take a little look at what Just J Hip does. Yes, we'll take a little look at what we do on our show over here. Is it perfect? Not yet. But are they cleaning up their act a little bit at a time? Yes, Just J Hip doing the Lord's work over here with Faves and Ketchup and Tammy and Star and Rogue and Roz. Everyone has been on the show. Yes, we're changing the world over here.
It's Nancy's birthday today, Jay.
Oh, it's Nancy's birthday. Happy birthday, Nancy. I'll give Nancy a birthday song too. But look at what we did. We're cleaning up the street a little bit at a time, one street at a time. Just J Hip is changing the world with all of my fine friends, including you. Just by watching the show, supporting the show, I understand we didn't raise money to put a cat in a shed. I understand we didn't raise money to put a mother into bankruptcy. I understand we did something far less. We just are changing lives one street at a time. Is it perfect? Not yet, but we're getting there because that's what I did. I told them through comedy, we will change the world. And that is what we are doing over here. So take note of that, Fleabag, of what Just J Hip is doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? Am I right?
Michael?
Right, Michael? Happy birthday, Nancy. Here you go. Me. Happy mouse a box of worms to Jay. No, I don't want your worms. I just had to deworm Miyagi, for God's sakes.
Ew.
What? Shit. That did not go over well, did it?
No.
That did not go over well. No more shitting on the sidewalk during daylight hours. Jay's making a difference. Damn right, Yamaha. We stopped the shitting. Happy birthday, Nancy. Here we go. Me, 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 me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special. But you're special to us, Nancy. We care about you outside of this chat. Ask them individually. My guess is me, maybe. Let's see. I saw somebody put something in the chat there that was important, I thought. Where was it? Where was it? Oh, wait. Is Jane Ketchup ever going over to Rumble? You know, let me explain the little deal, Johnny Veteran, with the Rumble situation. My account manager at Rumble has been very, very lazy. All right. They set up my Rumble account, posted 4 videos, and then nothing. All I want them to do is to post all of my stuff, share all of my stuff, set up all of my links. Don't make me do work. Just get it all done. Leave me alone, but do everything. And they haven't reached out enough, but I'm sure that in the future they're going to. Yeah, I can't figure out Rumble on my own. Got my gun. I can't even change my freaking banner. All right, we're still running a contest for May up here for Keto Brains, a proud sponsor of Just J Hip. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip Keto Brains. If you don't want to be like Just J Hip, try Keto Brains. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip, also an affiliate of Megan Fox and Tug, of course. Victoria says, hi, Jane Ketchup. What have I missed? Just got home. You didn't miss much. No, you really didn't. I don't know. There's a good chance I might end up over on Rumble at some point in time. I'm slow to the game. I'm slow to the game on everything. I'm slow to YouTube. Oh, boy. I mean, just, it's a thing. But you know what? You know what happened that the Fleabag said the other day? That this was what impressed me. Hi, Raven Girl. This is what impressed me. She said that sharing body cam, you can't do it because it's not of public interest. I'm the public. If it interests me, I am the public. Therefore, I can share it, dummy. I'm the public. You used a public service. You did that. You used people's tax dollars for a public service. I'm the public. You don't get to tell me what is my interest. My interest is whatever I want my interest to be. You're not in charge of my interest. You don't control my interest. You can false flag all the channels you want. All right. And when it happens to you one day, enjoy it. Turnabout's fair play. But I'm telling you this much. All right. This is clearly, all right, a public interest story to me because I'm the public. Okay. So I don't care what you have to say, Fleabag. I'm making this very clear. All right. I am the public. So screw off. All right. Mind your business. You don't know what you're talking about. You're false flagging channels because of stupidness. All right. Stop being so dumb. You're an idiot. But Linda Early is a member on YouTube. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the Hippies. Thank you so much. Where all of our shows are pretty much lackluster, but occasionally we do pretty good on Monday. Jade is pubic. Wait, what? No, Yamaha. Stop it. Linda Early's been a member for 6 months. I know she's been around for a while. Thank you for renewing. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Tell us how you really feel, Jay. I did. That was it. It wasn't a full-fledged Jay rant. we didn't get that far. It wasn't a full-fledged Jay rant. But Char Wolf had put out some videos, but some people just need to get their believers checked. Have you seen this new store that popped up?
No, I've heard about it though.
Oh yeah, there's a brand new store that popped up. That's pretty good if you haven't seen it. That's a brand new store that popped up. You get your believers checked here. See, we test, we verify you believe. Right here, the believer, the internal device that allows people to believe other people, drive through right there. Now, right next door, look, they have an opposing business next door. It's the listeners checked here. All right, you can go to the listeners area. If you don't believe us, go next door. If you still don't believe us, you didn't listen to our instructions. See over on the believers shop. So there's two different shops. It's a competing business. Now they have a drive-through. Now this is important. They also have some walk-ins. Now this is the difference. If you want to get your believers checked, they don't even have a walkthrough. But if you want to get your listeners checked, they clearly have a walk-through area, and that's very important. Very important. And it does tell everyone, please listen to the instructions. You do have to listen because this is the listener's line. All right. So you're going to want to listen to your instructions. But over on the other side, you can get your believers checked. All right. Because you want to make sure you check your believers. All right. Because, Megan Fox, she needs to get her believer checked. I know that. Fleabag said so. She said, over there, Lisa Repugnant said she needs to go ahead and get her believer checked. Yes, very clear, very clear. So, anyways, I think Lisa Repugnant should go next door to the listeners area because clearly Tammy J did not convince Just J Hip to do new material like she said in her show. Just J Hip always covers new material. It's my gig, man. I'm sorry I only cover you 3 out of 8 streams a week. I understand you expect more, but I'm sorry you get 3 out of 8 streams a week. I do have something important to ask you, though, Chup Chup.
What?
Well, you remember, and this is very important, you remember in the month of May, they're going to cover a whole bunch of new court cases because a whole bunch of new court stuff was coming down, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I got a pen. I'm going to write these down. Okay. If you could just list off the court cases they covered in May. Go. Start now. There were some high profile cases they were going to start covering in May. Start now. Go, catch up.
I'm coming up empty, Jay.
But no, they were going to do a whole bunch. Start now. Go now, Ketchup. We're going to list them all off. Okay, all of the new court cases that they're going to start covering in May. We're going to list them off. I'm going to write them down. I have my pen here, my handy pen to take notes. Here we go. New material that they're going to cover a whole bunch of court cases. Now, it is June, so we've kind of moved a little bit beyond that. But, okay, go now, Ketchup. So I'm starting to think they didn't do it.
They didn't.
Yeah. Oh, you know why? Nothing. You know why? Because they have one topic. You can do it, Ketchup. You can do this. Since I'm just me. You can do this. Come on. Name one. The OJ trial. Come on. Something. They did something.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
There had to be something, please.
There was nothing.
Linda Early, just a couple of bucks to help. Thank you, my friend. I do have to feed Fleabag when she comes up here. Thank you, my friend. How do you do that? She gave $22. How do you give $22? That's amazing. But thank you, my friend. I didn't even think you could do that.
I don't know.
That's amazing. Linda Early's very special. She's got a lot of gifted powers. Is Fleeca still butthurt because Jay raised more money for her birthday than she did? Actually, I gifted all of that money over to Tammy J. All of Fleabag's birthday money I gave to Tammy J. Fleabag. So if you have a problem with Just J Hip, go talk to Tammy J. Because I gave all of your birthday money to Tammy J. Suck it. That should go over well. Tammy J, member for 1 month. Thank you, my friend. And Foxy Mama, member for 12 months, otherwise known as a year, but it sounds better saying 12 months. Thank you, Foxy Mama, Tammy J. Denise Ricard says, hi, Just J Hip. Hi, Ketchup. Hi, gang, gang. Have a great, beautiful day. Now I'm going to enjoy this show. Damn right you enjoy this show, Denise Ricard. I still have a wonderful show for you fine folks. Rickles has a video. Dragon's Gravy has a video. I have some shit today for you fine folks. Of course, thank you, Denise Ricard. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you so much. And Linda Early. Thank you, Linda. 20 Just J-Hip gifted memberships. If you get one of those, thank Linda Early. She works hard for her money, and I like Linda Early. And a lot of times she gives J-Hip a lot of hugs. She's very huggy, is this Linda Early. Very, very huggy. But anyways, thank Linda Early. Expect a hug if you do. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, don't worry. I'll do some Jeremy Hale's hate videos tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Are we still collecting funds for the rest of Slavy's hat?
Hey, Double Fan.
No Double Fan. I don't have the shits. What are you talking about?
Oh no, everybody's talking about your shits.
No, leave my shits alone. Leave my shits alone. You know, Shar is a pretty good journalist. Did you know that?
Yeah, I love Shara.
I don't. She doesn't like Just J-Hip.
Why?
I don't know. Ask Shar. Ask Shar. She said she doesn't like Just J-Hip because she did a stream and she mentioned Tug and Megan Fox and Shizzy and not Just J-Hip. Clearly, Shara does not like Just J-Hip, but you know, she is the FOIA queen and she's got rock solid evidence. So don't mess with Shara, my best friend who doesn't mention Just J-Hip for some weird reason. For some weird reason.
Wow. Yeah.
All of you reach out to Shara and ask her why she doesn't love Just J-Hip, Just Shizzy, Megan, and Tug. This is insane, but I posted a nice pic of Shara because don't mess with Shara. I'm the FOIA queen for rock solid evidence. That's our Shara, not your Shara, our Shara. That's right. That is right. You know, the My Little Pony thing was a gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and a lot happened with that whole My Little Pony deal because you do know that, you know, Victoria Wilkins, she was very, very upset about this, you know, My Little Pony situation. And boy, did it raise some hell over there. I'm sure you all are aware of that. But I have some pics to prove it. How terrible this all went. I gotta take us off the screen here. As you can see, though, the My Little Ponies were raging. It says that place is evil. Nothing good can leave that place. She infected me, which infected you. We must revolt against the vile ages for harboring such evil. Once we destroy the evil, maybe we can turn back to the good side. Until then, release your rage. And the My Little Ponies were raging on after leaving Fleece's evil house. Yes, they left Lisa Repugnant's evil house, and look at the rage that they were in. Look at that. They're so angry. Look at that. Happy ordered a case of bottled farts for Jay. Thank you.
That was thoughtful.
Look forward to that. Hi, Alan Schaefer. How are you? Oh, Megan Fox is here. Megan,
Hey, Megan.
You're a liability over on Tug's chat. You're a liability over on Tug's show. I hear you might be getting replaced. I'm sorry you got demonetized on YouTube. I'm sorry that you don't get any more Brad facts. All right, because you got demonetized because of Fleabag, and this looks really, really bad. Even Gabe talked to his parole officer about this. His parole officer. Wait, she had just back from baseball and about time and about time to take a nap. Perfect timing for Jay's show to put me to sleep. Well, now that you've lost your co-host spot, I don't know, Megan. You should probably up your game, Mrs. Non-monetized Megafox.
Uh-oh. She got a third and final C and D.
Oh, something tells me she's gonna get another one. Sit tight, Megan. Sit tight, Megan Fox. Just J-Hip has a feeling you get another one. Oh, Megan Fox. Hey, I actually reached out to Vomit today. I hear he's got an open spot in his non-existent channel, but you can pop on with paint chips. So I found you a spot, Megan Fox. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because they also can't get breath sex. So you'll fit right in. You'll fit right in over there.
Oh, no.
Doug says he's going to replace you with pear-headed horse face Jay. Damn right, Megan. See, Jessica confirmed it. That's Slobby's emotional support hat. He had it since he was 5 years old. Yes, I know. I've known that hat since I was 5 years old, actually. Me and that hat, we've been friends since. These bastards believe anything. Thank you, Bonnie. Deep breadsticks sent to not Megan Fox. Megan, it's not appropriate. Just send your Cash App link over on the Just J-Hip channel. That would not be appropriate. You should know this, as you are obviously an affiliate of, Keto Brains. Now, Just J-Hip, a proud sponsor of Just J-Hip is Keto Brains. Keto Brains, a proud sponsor of Just J-Hip, but as an affiliate, you should probably know that, Megan. Just saying. Well, as you can see, the My Little Ponies are not happy. Things aren't going well. They're not going well. As you can see, they're very upset in this. But it's your band, but it's in your banner. I know. I don't know how to even change my banner, Megan. I don't know how to do anything. I'm an idiot over here. I just show up and click buttons and hope people like me. But you can see, we got the armies involved. Everyone's on a little gator. There's not going to be any trespassing over on Fleabag's property. All right, they're going to keep everyone out of the vile ages. Yes, but they know Fleece is evil. But there are consequences. There are consequences, and yes, the My Little Ponies are very, very angry. They're riled up, I would say. Chup, they're riled up by these My Little Ponies.
Yeah, they are.
And Victoria Wilkins, who claims to be this tough bitch, right? Who will take anyone down. I found out firsthand she came after Just J-Hip. I had a little mini My Little Pony in my pocket. She ran away, and then she couldn't even call 911. She asked Fleabag to do it for her. Yes, she did. That's what happened. That's what happened.
You lost your protection, pony.
Yeah. But of course, things didn't go as planned because eventually the My Little Ponies are going to turn on Fleabag, of course, because why? Why do you think things turned around?
I don't know.
Well, you should know. You were a part of it. You really don't know?
Show me what I did.
Well, of course, Ketchup shows up with some keto brains. Keto brains to fix the My Little Ponies' brains and get their brains right. See, Ketchup shows up with some keto brains to get the My Little Ponies' heads right, as you can see clearly over here. All right, proud sponsors of Just J-Hip and Ketchup. See, keto brains. See, that fixed the My Little Ponies right up. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. As you can see, Ketchup to the rescue with the keto brains. 433 of you here now. If you don't mind to tickle the like button for just J Hip or Ketchup, we would appreciate it. Or for neither of us would be okay as well. Jay carries the power of the stallion in his pocket. That could sound, yeah, Yamaha. That did not work here. Whew. Yeah.
I don't think it's a stallion. Yeah.
It's more like a mini pony.
Mm-hmm. A girly one.
A girly one. A girly one. Well, Fleabag found out quickly, of course. Lisa Repugnant found out that the things didn't go well as she thought they would. She thought they would go much better, of course, and she was even like, well, that didn't go as planned. What do I tell the followers? Oh, hell. I'll just lie to them again. It'll take a while for them to avoid that stuff. Yeah, so she'll just go back to lying, of course, as she does typically. She's going to return to her lying stages, of course, because now her My Little Ponies have left her. Yes, they've left her because Ketchup introduced them to Keto Brains, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. Also, I do get $173 every time I say Keto Brains. Thank you, Liz Barnes. The Care Bears reserves are being deployed now, too. We do need to get some Care Bears here in on this. But yes, 170. Thank you so much, Liz, for the two. $173 every time Just J Hip says Keto Brains. Yes, of course. Yeah, it didn't go well. And I got scared. But Ketchup wasn't done. Ketchup wasn't done. She was all in. She was all in to make sure the My Little Ponies could come back to normal. This always happens. And she was like, Keto Brains magically gave you enough energy to fight those bad feelings and turn the vile ages back to normal. Thank you. And thank you, Keto Brains. Look at that. Look at that.
I know.
Did you know you were doing such wonders in this universe?
Well, I didn't want to blow it for the audience.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We didn't want to just spill the beans so quickly. We wanted to make sure we could tell our story, but look what we did.
Do you like my outfit?
I do like the outfit, yeah. You were saving lives with Keto Brains. That's your Keto Brains official Keto Brains outfit.
I like it. And my hair looks pretty good, too.
Yeah, great hair. Great hair in Ketchup. If you haven't seen Ketchup's hair, great hair.
I've been taking tips from Megan.
Yeah, I do have a FLEACAP for you guys too later on in the show. But Just J Hip was disturbed by the whole My Little Pony incident. And you know about this, right?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, of course, thank God, Tammy J says, and that's how Ketchup saved vile ages. Now it's time for you to go to sleep. Sweet dreams. As of course, a little story was read to Just J Hip so I could fall asleep peacefully in bed for little J. Yes, this is what happened. As you can all see the story, Just J Hip was able to rest peacefully at the end of the day. I understand Just J Hip doesn't do a quality show over here. Kind of a loser, no content, not a comedian, not funny, failed at everything. But I do have to say this. Tammy J read me a bedtime story. Did she read one to you, Fleabag? Probably not.
I like your little nightcap, Jay.
Yeah, it's a good nightcap. I've had that one since I was 2. It still fits perfectly because my brain hasn't gotten any bigger. That's clear.
That makes sense. I thought maybe it was to protect the last couple hairs you have left.
Now, did you see what this D-Wayne Ramp guy has done?
Nope.
Well, he created, I shared it last night, at the end of the stream. But, Fleabag has a loofah-mobile.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Just J Hip has?
What?
Well, I have a Paramobile.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw it.
Yeah. See, Just J Hip has a Paramobile, obviously. Yeah. See, look, Look, my Paramobile drives down the street. All right. Traveling one pair customer at a time. Just one pair customer at a time. Yes, my Paramobile. I can only carry one. It's just one pair customer at a time. But yes, just J-Hep. Always treating everyone to a ride on the Paramobile. If Fleabag uses this, it's already been trademark copyrighted and everything. It's the Paramobile. Please do not talk about my Paramobile. That would be super elite. It's not a booger mobile, Paramount. No, this is my Paramobile. This is my Paramobile. I created it, copyrighted it. Jay likes to write in pairs. Yes, I do. See, it's a couple of us in there. There's two of us in there. We're writing in pairs.
It could be mistaken for a booger, though, to be fair.
So suck on that, Fleabag. I don't even have a walrus inside of mine. That's so creepy, says Denise. What do you mean it's creepy? It's adorable. Look, even my passenger thinks it's awesome.
Your passenger?
Yeah, she's my passenger.
Oh, man. Is that paper mache or cardboard or what?
It's made out of the best material on planet Earth. Okay, that's all I can say. The best material. No loofahs involved. No loofahs were hurt in the making of this video. No. I'm sitting here with my passenger. We're driving Pairdom. All right.
Oh man.
Thank you, Dwayne. Yes, just J-Hip has a Paramobile. I'm sorry. It's better than the Fleabag shit, but yeah, it's my gig, man. It's my gig. I'm sorry that we're better at everything we do, literally everything that we do. I'm sorry we're better, but you know, what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Let me see here. I have something. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh yeah. You guys, you know how we'd like to do a little bit of a song break occasionally. Can we do a song break?
Yeah. Let's do
What do you
something.
want? Do you want Rickles or do you want Dragon's Gravy?
I don't know. Are we playing both of them today?
Yeah, but I didn't know which one you wanted first.
Well, I haven't heard them yet, so
I
surprise
know.
me.
But who do you like more? Dragon's Gravy or
I
Rickles?
like them both. I'm not picking one.
No, pick one.
No.
Say which one
The chat can pick.
got. Well, I'm playing both. I just want to know which one to play first. Jay keeps it in the parking lot. Yeah, I do. Yep. Let's go with Rickles first. First, and then we will move over. We're going to go over Shara's body cam today just for fun because I wanted to point out a few things. Also, did you hear what Fleabag's doing?
No, what now?
This is important. Now, you cannot share mugshots. You know this, right, Ketchup?
Because it's illegal and
It's illegal and maliciousness. Yes. And so apparently Fleabag is going to take down the Postal Service because the Postal Service has been sharing mugshots for years. And so Fleabag is going to take down the entire postal system because they're maliciously postaling. That's what they're doing out there. All of these devastating, postal workers. Let's not talk about any postal workers anymore. No more postal service. They're terrible people. They're completely horrible. All right. Haze your local mailman. Throw bananas at them. They're terrible. These postal workers. They're putting up mugshots all up in their, facilities. They're garbage people, of course, maliciously, and repeatedly, day after day after day. Yes, of course, we have to take down the postal system. That's what's coming next. That's what's coming next.
You know, they used to put up a billboard here of the top 10 most wanted criminals, mugshots.
You can't do that. Can't do that anymore. Just screw the FBI. They're out too. Well, but keep in mind, we don't even call a police officer. It's not our thing, man, other than like every day when we call the police, or the FBI or the attorney general or, or everybody. I mean, but no, we don't call anybody other than every single day. Yeah, no, they call the police every day, or the FBI, or the attorney general for some reason. For God's sakes, I think they've called ICE, Homeland Security, right? They've called them all in. Space Force has been called. It's a whole thing going on over there. But no, they never called the police. That wouldn't be their deal. All right. She called the TCI, the NIA, the RTE. I'm just throwing out words that might go together. I don't even know if they make sense. But yes. Let's see what Rickle has to say. Let's check out Rickles. Here we go. Oh, I gotta turn the volume up.
Welcome, members. Lights low. Fog high. Facts outside. We met at dusk in a garage room with a fog machine and a rubber broom. A corkboard screamed, a red string flew. We had one job, deny what's true. There was a page, there was a code, there was a brand on the open road. There were receipts in the public square, but we all agreed we didn't care. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. Close your eyes and call it air. Facts may not, but we won't stare. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. The emperor rose in a loofah vest, said evidence is just a stress test. A sponsor only counts, you see, if it agrees with our fantasy. The secretary stamped the file to document and deny with style. The treasurer yelled, I found the link. We said, that proves it's fake, I think. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. Hide the proof beneath the chair. Reality has too much flair. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. A coupon code came walking in, wearing boots and a corporate grin. It said, I'm real. We said, nice try. You're just a rumor in a necktie. The brand page way from across the street, with terms and logos clean and neat. We grabbed our monocles, gasped in fear. Obvious proof you're not welcome here. Then came the sponsor, plain as day. He said, we exist, please move away. The room went quiet, pale, and tense. Then someone yelled, coincidence. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. Put the truth in witness care. Call the sunlight unfair glare. If we don't admit it, it isn't there. We deny the sky. We deny the floor. We deny the sign on the sponsor's door. We deny the code, the page, the post, then blame the facts for doing the most. We don't need proof, we need a plot, a boiling pot, or probably not. The truth keeps standing in the room. So turn up the smoke and hand me the broom. Now every night the members meet to stir the pot nice and neat. They chant so loud the windows crack, then call the echo a legal fact. The sponsor's real, the story's thin, but denial is where they begin. When facts arrive, they don't compare, they just pretend they aren't there. If we don't admit it, it isn't fair. That's the oath, the chant, the prayer. Court may ask, we're facts aware. We'll say, we never looked over there. So sweep the proof beneath the stair. Fog the room and fix your hair. If truth walks in with a folding chair, we were never there. No, look.
no fact, no hair.
Hey, that's Rickles. Have you guys ever heard of Rickles before?
That was awesome.
Yeah, I like Rickles. Rickles is pretty good. And if you don't like Rickles and something's wrong with you, and you should probably go get yourself checked out or set yourself into a mental hospital because something would be wrong with you if you don't like Rickles. Rickles is pretty good. You know what I found interesting the other day?
What?
Well, Fleabag said that she was filing a bar complaint against Shockit, right?
Mm-hmm.
In her bar complaint, of course, she asked everyone, all of these lawyers, to preserve their records of payments received from Jeremy Hales. Jeremy Hales isn't part of your bar complaint, okay? Your bar complaint is against Shockit, which you didn't even spell right. Can I point that out? So now you filed an entire bar complaint against a person whose name's not even spelled right. They have no living clue who the living hell you're talking about, but that's what you filed. She's following the lips deal. I've seen this before. See, you file something stupid so people don't know what they're dealing with, right? And then later on, you file something a little bit smarter so they realize you're less stupid than maybe they thought originally. Oh, God. So now she doesn't spell his name right throughout the entire filing. The entire filing, she doesn't spell his name right. Then she claims for some reason they're going to, look into Jeremy's finances that went into other lawyers not related to Shockit and Jeremy Hales. Once again, the bar complaints about Shockit, not Jeremy Hales, not other lawyers. But I guess these other lawyers, they have to preserve all of the records because they filed the bar complaint against Shockit. So now, for some odd reason, now all of these other lawyers are, I guess, involved in some sort of financial obligation to turn stuff over to the. I'm starting to think the bar's not taking this one seriously. I'm just. I don't want to. I don't want to just. I'm going to be honest with you, Fleabag. I will be the first person to say, I'm wrong, Lisa Repugnant. I am so wrong if the bar looks into this. Now, she included 78 thumbnails, approximately. I have no idea. With links to streams. All right, so now the bar is going to sit down and watch all of these hours of videos of Jeremy Hales on I believe it's a bar complaint against Shockit, right?
Supposed to be.
Okay.
I would think filing a complaint full of misinformation would be a bad idea, but what do I know?
Yeah, I think so. It's an entire complaint of misinformation, but at the same time, I'm sure they're going to sit down and watch all of these videos. Then she said that he had filed Shockit. All right, filed a massive multiple lawsuits. 9 were dismissed. It's
9?
It's one lawsuit, Ketchup.
I know.
It's one lawsuit. Why can't these dummies get this through their head? It's not
You
10.
think the same case number would tip them off?
Yes. And the bar is going to look at one case number and be like, yeah, that's one. All right. I think she needs to get her believer fixed.
Yeah. Good thing they take drive-thrus.
Yeah. You need to get your believer fixed. Fleabag needs to get her believer fixed. Now, I was going to play a little bit of this body cam of Shara Wolf because quite frankly, hi, Spade, how are you? Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
Spade.
get outside after the show, enjoy life. I would if I could, Spade, but I got to take a nap. I got to wake up early because clearly, Just J Hip and Tug, the Jug Show is back in effect. Just J Hip and Tug, the Jug Show.
And you're allergic to everything, so.
Yeah, I'm also allergic to planet Earth.
Pretty much.
As it turns out, the same people that Fleabag is suing, Planet Earth.
Yeah.
She can't even keep her own subscribers. They all come to Just J Hip's show. I've stolen her subscribers. I've stolen her co-hosts. I've taken everything. But no. Over in my irrelevant show where I get more views than, of course, Slobby Sleazy. I understand he's a big-time YouTuber who gets sometimes between 500 and 1,000 views per show he does. Very, very powerful channel. This is Slobby Sleazy. Very powerful is this channel. Yes, he hasn't changed Skid Row. No, he just did a bunch of drugs over there with CC DeVille, which made him famous because he was in his little garage band with the Crayola Cunts or whatever they were. I don't know. All right, he was in this little shitty garage band, but did a lot of drugs with CC, and so therefore he's famous for doing drugs with CC. Congratulations. All right. Also, you're a felon and went to prison. Congratulations on that, too. You're a hero. Oh, man. Hey, Denise Melaninoff gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Denise. If you get one of those, thank Denise. She works hard for her money, and she's always melting it off. Thank you, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, I'll send you to prison with, Slobby, Sleazy, and Paint Chips. Enjoy your time. Yeah, Foxy Mommy. Mama. Foxy Mommy. CT, yeah, he lived in a 20,000 square foot mansion. They don't even make him that big anymore, do they? Well, not anymore, they don't. Not anymore. Back then they did. Yep, of course.
Those days are over.
You are still not funny. What? I know. I'm a failed comedian. Clearly. Yep. I'm just doing my irrelevant show over here with my irrelevantness. All right. Thank you, Tam. And Tammy wouldn't even been over here, but because I'm irrelevantly famous, okay, she came over here for my irrelevant fame.
And how not funny you are.
And for my not funniness. Very clear that this happened. But once again, I'm going to pull up Shara Wolf's video of body cam because for one reason only, to point out something clear. If it is public interest to me as the public, I'm going to share whatever I want because it's my interest because I am the public. And also, I like Shara. She's pretty nice to Just J Hip, but she doesn't mention Just J Hip's name ever. And she's kind of, one might say rude like that, but it's okay.
Shara is not rude. She is so sweet.
I know. She actually likes Just J Hip. The other day when we were hanging out, she kissed me right on the lips. It was very awkward.
I doubt that happened.
What? Only 258 likes, and there are 443 of you fine folks here.
No.
Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Just J Hip is going to clearly end the show here because only 258 likes, 446 of you watching the wonderful, wonderful show. And I have a FLEACAP and a Dragon's Gravy stream or a video to show you. Really? We can't beat 258? That's horrible. It's like we're doing a paint chip show over here.
Right?
Indeed, the best content on the tubes. No recidivism here. Yes, you're right, Spade. You are right, Spade. Just J Hip mixes it up and does my stuff. Thank you, Steffi, member, for 12 months. That's like a year, catch up.
It is.
Yeah. That's like a baker's year, baker's dozen year.
Baker's dozen year? What? Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, no. Let's see what Shara has to say. Shower wolf, shower wolf.
Don't wreck the song, Jay.
Sashay, sashay, sashay to the left, sashay to the right. Shower wolf, sashay. Shower wolf.
One.
Oh.
I am going to play for you another body cam, which I feel
Okay,
is very
Shara.
important in this case, because you guys have been asking a
Very
lot
important.
of questions, and the only way to really answer the questions is with evidence.
Yeah,
And I'm going to
evidence.
provide you with evidence that will help you to see and will answer your questions on what was going on the incident last.
Hey, and by the way, Fleabag, if you flag my channel, I swear to God, I will sick my entire chat on you. I swear to fucking God. Don't test me, Fleabag. This is my public interest. I am the public. All right. And I'm sharing Char's video. I swear to God, don't fuck with me. All right. This is just a warning. Do what you got to do, kid. Do what you want to do. But don't play dirty. I'm sharing a public interest story that is interesting to me, and I am the public. All right. I am the public. All right. So suck it.
Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you're interested in this story.
Yeah, damn right.
Last night on the body cam, you will understand once you see it. Parts of it are sad, but it is really necessary. And I can tell you, the length that a parent will go, especially a mother.
Oh, look at Tammy J trying to get me so much in trouble. Look at Tammy again. I hope you guys know we're doing a thing here. But yeah, Tammy, maybe one day, Tammy, maybe. Yes, Tammy. Yes, Tammy.
Look at how many people are uninterested in the story, Jay.
Yeah, nobody's interested in the story. I only see ones. People are interested in why Squirt Dump got arrested. All right, what happened in the aftermath? Or, well, I guess this happened. Well, they're going to explain it to her parents because we need to know. Why do we need to know? Because Fleabag posted this entire story. Lisa Repugnant posted this entire story all over her YouTube channel, right? Made an entire thing about it, brought her onto her show, made her of public interest, brought her on panel. Then all of a sudden she's getting pies in the face. Remember that? Yes, she was on the stream. She's of public interest. Then, of course, gets in verbal disputes with the neighbor. Remember, he was using illegally a leaf blower and put a My Little Pony allegedly on Victoria Wilkins' car. It was horrible. I mean, yes, he did all these terrible things. I don't know the details. I want to know the details. And that's what we're going to get to the bottom of this, because quite frankly, you started the story and we're going to figure out what exactly happened. Now, whether this guy is a good guy or not, I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care, because all I want to know is why you're calling the cops 38,000 times a week. All right. 38,000 times a week. All right. For something you're not even involved in. Whatever. And then she starts saying things like third party. I'm like third party because I was a witness, so I'm third party. She still doesn't know what third party is. She's an idiot. Give her a wrench, Jay, from Main Mod. I can't, Faves. I can't. Listen, there's a thing going on here, Faves. All right? You sit tight. All right? Oh, goodness. Tammy, you're starting some shit here, Tammy. I can sit tight. Hey, sit tight. There's bigger things at play here, Faves. Okay? There's bigger things at play. Please let it go. Okay? Let it go for now.
In this case, the length they will go for their child tells us a lot about this case.
I spent the night at Shara's home once. It's lovely.
I
Every
doubt
parent
you did
protects their
that.
child no matter what, obviously.
She
That's
put
what we
me up
do.
in the den.
She probably put you in the
But
garage.
It was her
Bob in
studio.
this case is very
Yeah.
smart, and he knows that there's a difference between protecting and assisting
Yeah.
a behavior and an action. And I believe the mother means well for her child, her daughter.
I do too. She's very upset in this video.
But what's going on in the man across the street in his life as a result of these people is unacceptable. People that are doing some very concerning things in this case. And they are.
Did you know that before Shara did this video, did you know Just Jay had picked out her outfit?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, I did. I picked
Sure.
out.
Okay.
I did. I picked out her outfit. She asked me to. She asked me for my opinion.
Sure.
Hey, Blake Rich gifted 20 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Blake. If you get one of those, thank Blake Rich. He works hard for his money. We like Blake Rich. And he's also rich, and his name is Blake. He has a lot of money because his last name is Rich. He's very, very rich. Yes, it's Blake Rich. But thank Blake if you get one of those. Remember, we're clown losers. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Fleabag's neighbor over to throw a My Little Pony on your vehicle, and you can freak out about it like some sissy bitch. Of course. Thank you, Blake Rich. Oh, Jay, you're silly, says Liz. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate it. Blake, super rich. Get on with it, Shara. Tell the
Definitely
story.
the
Do
kind of
it,
people
Shara.
that cause harm to people who step up with the right answers.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're going
he's
to the
also a
video
very good
now.
Basin,
Go to the
so
video.
they were not the first.
Shara
first
was
people
trying
that
it out.
she
She
was
was trying it
physically
out.
harming that night.
Yeah, what's going on?
She has problems.
Okay.
I just made you rich, Blake.
Okay.
And while there are some mitigating circumstances, because she's just gone through a divorce and things like this behavior is not the first time. She just goes over the top, and she needs help.
Okay, who is she to you?
She would be my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yes.
Okay, so
Her mother will be out in a moment.
So what happened today?
This man knows better than I do.
Hey.
Hi.
So I'm the taxi driver.
Okay.
So we are ready. Wildwood is the one that helped follow me over here because she was kicking and screaming in my back seat. So she calmed down when Wildwood got there, and when Wildwood got here, he was gonna pay me, but he wanted her Baker acted. Wildwood won't touch her over here in you guys' area. So of course they said, you guys gotta handle it. So when we get here and we go to call, we're on our way.
Now, the dad seems quite to be the most reasonable person here, to be honest with you, Chup Chup.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he seems very reasonable. He's making things very clear on what's going on. Once again, I don't pick sides in anything. That's for a courtroom to decide. Unfortunately, Fleabag's involved herself in this entire deal that she didn't need to be involved in. It doesn't involve her at all. But of course she did. Faith says, we all love Ketchup. She is amazing and deserves more subscribers. I'm dropping her link. She has 242 subs right now.
Aww.
She never asks, but I am. If you can't get over there and sub to Ketchup, something's wrong with you. You're sick in the head. I can't believe you people hate Ketchup. Why do you hate Ketchup? Jarmy likes Ketchup. And you people hate Ketchup. She has 242 subscribers. That's it. You're terrible. You're terrible. All of you. I will pull this stream to the side of the damn road. That's what I will do. I will pull this stream to the side of the road until we can get ketchup over whatever. We're gonna get her to 1 million subscribers today. Just Jay
Million.
gonna get ketchup to 1
Thanks,
million
everybody.
subscribers. There will be no Fleabag show, no Fleabag show or FLEACAP until we get ketchup over a kabillion million stuffs. Clearly,
Thank you.
clearly. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, I lost my spot. Hang on, you gotta give me a second.
Okay.
That
That was really sweet, Faves. Thank you.
was nice, Faves. Thank you, Faves, of course. Let me see. Just a hip has to go here. I have to mute that. I have to do this so I can get it set up. And then blah 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 blah. 269 subscribers now. 269. 269. And she has
Amazing.
She has a 272. 272. And she has a massive playlist over there. Massive playlist.
I have one video up so far, but
She has one video up so far, but a massive playlist is pretty good. Is that the PPO hearings?
yes, I have some more though that I'm gonna post.
She's
I
gonna
just haven't
post
put them
more.
up, but
275 now. 275 for the people who hate ketchup. 277 because for some reason people hate ketchup. This is terrible. This is terrible. You guys would be filled with such hate, especially given all of the terrible things that Lisa Repugnant has done, and yet you're over there with soccer accounts supporting Lisa Repugnant, but you're not supporting ketchup. This is horrible. It's a misuse of your time and your energy. 279 now. We're gonna do things. We're gonna get to a kabillion.
To the bank, and we're gonna call you to have her Baker acted. She starts freaking out in my back seat. She punches me in the side while I'm on the phone with your guys' dispatch, freaking out. And then when we got here, she got out the car and she walked off.
Gotcha. So
When I picked her up, she was at Winn-Dixie, very drunk. And then when she got in the car, I was like, okay, ma'am. So she told me she was going to the airport. All right, so how are we going to pay me? She just starts laughing, crazy. And I'm like, this is some, I usually pick up a lot of people from live streams. This is some live stream shit. And I asked her again. She kept going crazy. Well, take me here, take me there, take me here, take me there. So going through all this, then I got done dealing with it. I had another pickup I had to take to Orlando.
so how did you end up here if she was
We ended up by 75.
Mhm.
I called the cops. That's when Wildwood showed up. Wildwood tried everything they possibly could to help me have her pay me with her card, but she didn't have the pin and everything. So Wildwood had to do some searching to find her parents because she refused. She did not want to come back here. Something was funny about the whole situation. So Wildwood found her parents. They wanted her to come here. Wildwood followed me here.
She got
Gotcha.
out of the car and took off.
When did she punch you? Like just now? Or
This was right before she walked off.
Okay, so like
probably
just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she jabbed me in the side, but she kept grabbing me the whole time
As you're trying
Gotcha.
to drive?
as I'm trying to drive.
Please don't arrest her.
No,
Please don't
no.
murder her.
She's
Stop.
going to jail because when the deputy showed up out there,
Yeah.
she kicked him, punched him, everything
She
else.
did?
Yeah. So she's with it. We're trying to calm her down.
Do you have her?
I don't know.
To somebody.
Yes, there's the deputy that
Don't hurt her, please.
she's not
They're
in any
not
danger,
gonna
but
hurt her.
she can't beat us up if we're trying to
I
help
know
her.
that.
You
And
know,
that's what I'm
it's-
saying. You should have seen what she was going.
and she can't
Because the
with him
Wildwood
trying to
cop
drive a
showed
She
up,
car.
just
a
went
smaller
through
guy.
years of
Mhm.
misery.
And
And
she
it
was
doesn't
she kept calling
matter.
him
Now, the funny thing is, because the dad points this out, it doesn't matter what you've gone through. You don't just start kicking and fighting with cops. You have to be reasonable. And if you're drunk or impaired, well, that's still no excuse. But for some reason, the mother still thinks she should get a free pass because, well, she's gone through a tough time. And while she was drunk, that's not an excuse, okay, for bad behavior. That's not how this works. Now, of course, Fleabag, she's going to claim differently. She's going to be like, this is harassment. Just Jacob did this maliciously. Shared Shara's video with malicious. Well, that's because it's of public interest, because I'm the public, okay? I'll make this clear one more time for you, Fleabag. I am the public. Okay, and it's interesting to me. Slinky, member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. But yes, if it's interesting to me, then I'm going to share it. You can strike it, you can hate it, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. All I want to know is I want to know the whole story. And this is a portion of the story. All right, here we go.
Baby disrespecting
You're gonna
him.
help her.
And the other cop was in the car. He was looking their number up. She walks right up to the car. I was like, you can't do that. You can't do that. And any other guy, I'm telling you right now, my cousin's a cop, would have took her down right there on the spot. Took her down.
So she was in your car from the Winn-Dixie in Wildwood. You drove her to 75 where you met with Wildwood PD.
We drove her. I drove around.
All around because she didn't know where she wanted to go.
Yeah,
And then 75, you dealt with Wildwood PD who found her parents.
Yep.
You drove her back here.
And the
Yeah,
PD
she
followed
left.
me here.
Okay.
Somebody has her now.
Yes, we have her.
And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna? You're gonna.
Do you want to press charges for
Nope.
anything?
They want her Baker acted.
Okay, well,
That is the best.
she's not going to be Baker Act arrested. She's going to be arrested because she can't do that to.
What's the charge?
Don't
Assault?
do that.
It's battery on
Battery
law
on-
enforcement.
Please
Battery
don't
on
do
the-
that.
Yeah,
to her.
Jeannie, stop it. She's
So-
gonna have to learn.
She'll have a bond. I mean, it's up to you if you want to bond her out or if you want her to stay in there sober. So there's no better place to sober up than in jail if she has an alcohol issue. So,
But then she'll just go out and drink again. Why can't she be Bakerized and be like 3 days? and-
because she could be out in 15 minutes if we Baker Act her.
she could.
Yes.
I thought you had to hold somebody on
No.
72.
If there's a doctor there, he could talk to her. She could tell him whatever he wants to hear.
Oh, wow.
He signs the paper and lets her go.
But what is it? You know what?
What would the typical bond be for that?
Probably she'll have battery on law enforcement, which I think is 5,000, and then
Which means 500?
500, 10%, and then
Then she has to go to court.
resisting. I mean,
Well, she have to go to court.
I mean, yes, it's criminal.
But she has to be in Connecticut for September the 8th. Otherwise, she'll be.
She can go if she bonds out. She can do whatever she wants. Now, if she skips out on a court date or doesn't talk to her bondsman or whatever, that's between her and we don't get involved.
Now, her mother, obviously, in my opinion, is an enabler. We've seen this with Mackenzie Shrilla. All right. I'm not equating the two to be equal. I'm just saying we've seen similar actions. The mother seems to be an enabler here. I'm not casting judgment. She's clearly upset and distraught. But at the same time, she seems like the whole assault on the police officer shouldn't be a big deal. Can't we just let this go? That's not how this works. We don't let things go because someone had a tough day. That's not how this works, to be honest with you. But you know, I don't know. I'm speaking my truth, catch up. It's my truth.
Hey, I put Fave's link in the chat, you guys. I'm going to put it in again. And if you're not subscribed to Fave's already, you should, because you can follow the adventures of Green Cone, and because Fave's is the best.
And Faves is soupy cool and my friend, and she likes me. And we hang out sometimes on Tuesdays. You know, sometimes we have soup.
Unfortunately for Faves, that's probably true.
Thank you, St. Pants member, for 12 months. St. Pat's, a member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. That's like a year, chop chop.
I know.
Yeah. It's like a year.
It's crazy that people pay for that.
Hey, we're at 3.5 giveaways, my friend. Thank you so much. We reached 3.5 giveaways. You know, Fleabag's raising money over there for her legal fees, and the other night she got 3. All right, so not giveaways, super chats total, but still, you know, making a huge, you know, gain. But she's not going to do a GoFundMe. No. It's going to be more like a pool where you just throw your money into a pool. All right. Once again, with no, she said there'll be a lot of accounting involved this time. A lot of accounting this time. All right, rather than all of her other fraud razors, where remember, she used to claim she cared about a child who she put in a shed, a cat in a shed, and yes, and my mother into bankruptcy. You did a great job. You did a great job, Lisa Repugnant. Great job at all of the wonderful work you did to raise thousands and thousands of dollars to put a kid in a shed and a mother into bankruptcy. But you did put up a shitty fence, no stain, that was paid for. But hey, who's counting? Just J-Up? No, but you did do 2 great Christmas parties, and my understanding is there are some wonderful parents who now have shower heads.
And deodorant.
And deodorant. By the way, Ketchup, if you could list right now, we are getting ready to go over, let's see, Fleabag was going to go over a whole bunch of new court documents and court cases in May, some high-profile court cases. I have my pen out now. Could you list off the new material she was going to do in May that she did in May with the big court cases that were dropping? Start now, Chop Chop. Go. Now. I'm ready to write them down, Ketchup.
I got nothing.
But they're doing all the new...
They didn't. But they didn't.
The court cases. They said they were in the court cases.
But they didn't do any.
Okay. You know, on members only the other day, you know what was nice on members only yesterday? I was able to go through my Jeremy Hales hate stuff. Boom, boom, boom. One after another after another. And there wasn't any, dead air. It was just boom, boom, boom. I just walked right through my Jeremy Hales hate shit. And then I was able to repeat it later on that night, of course, with a lot of dead air. But if you were able to catch the members only, you would have been able to catch, the boom, 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 straight up, just me with my Jeremy Hales hate. It's always good for a members only. It's worth the money. It's worth the money.
Mm-hmm.
Even Melissa thinks so. It's well worth the money because it's boom, boom, boom. Clearly, it was so succinct. I was just able to get through all of my Jeremy Hales hate in like an hour. And all you had to do was give me $5 to get through all my No, it's 99 cents, by the way, to be a member of Just J-Hip. And I don't cover flea bags on the Just J-Hip members only streams at all. No, because we do the fun stream over here with the failed comedian. But, we do the best. Where's Ketchup at right now with subscribers? Let's see, 294.
Nice. Thank you.
There are 451 of you, and we have 294. I'm going to tell you right now, I will pull this stream to the side of the goddamn road if we don't get to 350 by the end of this damn show. I'm telling you right now, you want a FLEACAP? Ain't going to happen. I put the link in the chat, please, for Chop Chop, because quite frankly, unless we get to 350, Just J-Hip will hit end stream. I'll walk away. I will leave all of you. Hi, Ellie Riddle. How are you? Hi, Joe. How are you, my friend? But no, seriously. Oh, and Chucky has a question. Where they name brand deodorant or the type with the misspellings that you can get at the dollar store. Well,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they came from Amazon.
Yeah.
And maybe they were a free gift with the shower head purchase. We don't know.
Yeah. This stream will bang her right. It'll bang her right. God damn it. I will bang her right if we don't get to 350 for Chop Chop, because I have a Dragon's Gravy video to share right after this. And then if you want a FLEACAP, I damn well better see 350 or I will bang her right. And then I'm not even going to have Tug on as my co-host tonight on his stream. What? You don't like that umbrella guy all of a sudden? Oh my God. The entire chat hates that umbrella guy. Oh my God, this is horrible. Thank you, Jack's mom, of gifted 5. Just Jab memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom, to get one of those. Thanks, Jack's mom. Remember, we like Jack's mom, and Jack is pretty good at algebra, is my understanding. He's a wonderful kid. Thank you, Jack's mom. Remember, we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, I'll go ahead and I'll call the cops on your neighbors. I already subbed. Jeez. I know, Craig, but just J-Hip has to
Thanks,
prove.
Craig.
I have to prove a point. I have to do my thing, man. I'm doing my thing. I'm running my grift, man. Hey, Torhill's here. Hi, Torhill. How are you? And Rick, how are you? Tug is fine on his own, Jay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's going to be Tug's plug tonight.
Yeah, I'm Tug's plug tonight. I'm plugging. Oh, shit. That's not good. Hey, Mama Bear Leah gifted 5 more Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. If you get one of those, thank Mama Bear Leah. Give her a hug, give her a kiss, open mouth, if she consents. But give her a wonderful, wonderful tap on the caboose. She likes that, and she's Jay's protector, of course, because she's my Mama Bear. Did you know Mama Bear Leah is my actual mom?
That's nice.
Yeah, she's my
your YouTube mom?
Yeah, she's my real mom.
Well, your mom isn't really on YouTube, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Mama Bear Leah tucks me in at night. That's the thing. But we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, I'll send Fleabag over to your house to tuck you in at night. Yes, I'll send Lisa Repugnant over to your house to tuck you in at night. So hopefully you enjoy the show. Otherwise, that's what you get. Thank you, Mom Bear Leah. She looks too young. What? Just J-Hip, I'm not even, I'm in my 40s, like mid 40s, actually. Like really young. Where'd Ketchup go? Let's see. Well, 3:05. Okay, we're 45 away. Back to our show.
The court date is for DUI back in Connecticut.
And if she does,
to her behavior.
If she doesn't show up, if she goes, it'll be a misdemeanor. If she doesn't, it'll be a felony.
No, it's a felony right now.
Yeah.
But it's a felony right now?
Yes.
You don't go around kicking cops, Jeannie. You don't go around kicking cops.
But don't hurt her. Don't do that.
Stop
to her.
it.
She's fine, okay? All right, do y'all have your IDs on you?
I don't.
We'll go get it. I want you to know all of this is cutting into my cocktail hour.
I'm sorry, sir.
My daughter gives a bad name to drinking.
They're really cutting into his cocktail hour. This is terrible.
Her dad seems really cool.
Yes, please.
I know. I want to hang out with Jeannie's dad, to be honest with you. He's my boy. You're my boy, Blue. I want to hang out with Jeannie's dad. Mentally, you're only 11, though. So there is that. Yes, you're right, Mama Barely.
And her parents are in their 80s? That's like unbelievable. They don't look like it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even go that far, Mama Barely, with 11. Most people usually run me around 4 years old when it comes to intelligence. So,
that's true.
You really set the bar high for me there, Mama Barely.
That might be the only truthful thing you've said today.
No, I like Jeannie's dad. I'm down. I want to hang with Jeannie's dad. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you.
His pants are short, though.
Are they? I didn't notice.
Yeah, look, his jeans seem too short. He needs longer jeans, but that's okay. I'm not here to judge. Look, we got the box going on. It looks like Slobby's wife did it correctly this time. That's pretty good.
Well, some of it. I don't know what they're blocking with the square.
Well, she's got his ID.
But that's why. Okay, yeah. I wasn't.
Yeah, she's
noticing the guy's hand at first.
Yeah, she's holding it
out of Florida.
Ketchup is at 308. Okay, so we only need 42 more.
Thank you so much.
All right, now here comes
Yes,
Mom
please.
back with
Thank you.
She's distraught.
We were trying to get a baker at it, but that's not going to work.
Mama Bear Lee says, I'm the same age as
She's going to
TJ.
beat up on the sheriff.
Well, I know, hey, Jamie used to
Asking for
babysit
a
me
search
as a kid.
Go ahead.
That's when we went to the skate land. We went to the skate land because Tammy J was babysitting me and took me to the skate land. She couple skated with me. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear that one song that came out?
What song?
It was John Crook's song. And I would do anything for a child. Sir, if you could just sign your information here on this application here to Arby's, if you could just sign your name here. But I won't do that. There's so many variations of that song. And I would do anything for this child. Sir, here's an application. Just need you to sign your name here. You can get a job at Walmart right away starting tomorrow. But I won't do that. Hey, look, Rugo Mama's here. Hi, Rugo.
Hey, Rogue.
That's one of my favorite songs. It's a best hit. It's a big hit over on the, I don't know, Spotify or what's the thing, like iHeartRadio, or I don't know. I've heard so many variations of that song, but quite frankly, just J-Hip. And all of you fine folks, we have to go to work every day. We have to pay our taxes to make sure that John Crook doesn't starve to death. Because without us, for the last 42 years, we've had to make sure that John Crook is being fed because he clearly is not able to take care of himself because he's a loser. 48 more to get to 350. Ooh, look at how we're doing. Look at how we're doing. Hi, Rugu. Driving home from puppy class. Okay. I thought you were driving home from, but I guess it's from puppy class. Hey, Vinny, how are you? My favorite dog. 312 subscribers, 38 away. Gonna make sure Jay is a pair. I'm a pair of something. Damn right. Well, we're going to finish off a little bit more of this. Then we got to move on to Dragon's Gravy, of course. Then I got a fleet cap to do. And then I'm going to take a nap because once again, Tug, you know, that umbrella guy, he can no longer stream with Megan Fox because she's such a liability to his show. And clearly, Tug needs just J-Hip on the Jug Show. Back together again. Just Tug. Just like the old days. Yes, just like we did, just like the old days. Yes, just J-Hip and Tug. Back together again tonight, of course, because that's what we do. So I'm not ignoring. You are ignoring, Rigo. So ignoring. Hey, Craig Bacola! Craig Bacola!
Awesome. Craig, you're amazing.
Gifted 50 just J-Hip memberships in honor of Catch Up. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thank you
so much. Thank you, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Craig. He is amazing. We like Craig. Thank you, my friend. I love you so much, my friend. Thank you for being around, being in the chat. All of you for supporting the channel and supporting us and what we do over here. Thank you, my friend. And thank you, Craig. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll redirect you over to a Fleabag show from 7 months ago. And you're going to be heavily disappointed for the rest of your lives. So that happened. Thank you, Craig. Denise says, just Jip. Stop it or I will die laughing. I'm sorry, Denise. I'm sorry. I'm a failed comedian. What do you want from me? What do you want? I'm a failed comedian. Damn it.
He's not even funny.
I'm not even funny. I'm just over here failing. Thank you, Denise. But I'm sorry. I'm a failed comedian. I'm not even funny. My show's terrible. Hey, Dino Mom gifted 20. Just Hip memberships. Thank you, my friend. If you get one of those from Dino Mom, give her a kiss, a hug, give her a tap on the caboose. She's okay with that. Ask for consent first, of course. Thank you, Dino Mom. Much love, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. But if you don't like the show, I will send you on a ride on the Loofamobile with no disinfectant. Rick says, fail harder. You were still funny. Damn it. I'm trying. All right, we'll watch a little bit more Shar's video, and then we're going to move on to Dragon's Gravy, and then I got a fleet cap.
Who actually called this time? Was it? Oh, so it was,
that guy, he raises his hand. He's in the back of the class.
We don't know.
We live here. She lives in Connecticut more than she should.
How long did she?
He's like, guilty party right here. He raises his hand. That was funny, actually.
Jeannie, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Does she take any medication for anything?
No.
At all? No
None that I
mental
know.
issues or anything like that?
No.
No. Okay.
I tried to get her to take.
Oh, she's talking about medical stuff. We don't want to
She just
violate
went through a
HIPAA.
horrible divorce, and her husband ended up with 100% custody until she goes through rehab.
Mm-hmm.
But she has to be in court. But she has nowhere to live in Connecticut. Nobody wants her. Her home is here now.
Well, sounds like she's got a lot of things she needs to get fixed.
First name Crystal.
Yes, she did.
Middle name Rose. Last name Wolford.
As the cop's saying, it seems like this is kind of a genie problem. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's what the cop's kind of coming across to it. Seems like a genie problem, but well, I don't know.
Something that she was throwing everywhere.
Did you really have to arrest her?
Yes, goddamn.
She doesn't mean any harm.
But here's the thing, man. We came out here because this came out as a verbal disturbance. Okay, this is what it comes out as. So we're trying to.
Florida.
Do you even have to arrest her? She attacked a cop. And I'll be honest with you, in all honesty, the whole cop situation could have been handled a little bit differently, but it doesn't change the facts. The facts are the facts. She did attack a cop. Could have been handled differently by the cop, possibly, but I can't change that. That's not up to me. That's between her and the cops. All right, she could have followed instructions. She could have listened, but she did not. All right, so I don't know what you want from me. I'm throwing out the facts the best I can throw out the facts. Ketchup, you might have a different opinion. I don't know.
Well, I think she's going through a rough time. And, I don't know why this happened that day, but her parents are doing the only thing they can.
Yeah, and actually, the father is the only person who makes the most sense. Like, she did bad. There you go. Deal with it. Sorry.
Well, when people are adults, there's only so much you can do to get them help if they, unless they want it.
Robert Tower says it was easy to get a free membership before Jay became a famous YouTuber. And far from famous, my friend. But well, I guess Fleabag said, Tammy J ran over here for the fame. Mama Bear Leah gifted 5. Just Jab memberships. Thank you, Mama Bear Lee. I appreciate. And by the way, thank you, Craig. That was very generous of you. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. I appreciate you, my friend, for getting with us. Thank Mama Bear Leah. All right. And always, if you want to, if you ever see her in the park, you want to walk with her, put a hand in her right pocket, in her right back pocket. She's okay with it. She likes it, and it's all right. All right. So do that, of course. All right, from Mama Bear Leah. She enjoys it. Give it a little squeeze. She's okay with it. Thank you, Mama Bear Leah. Remember, we're clown losers over here. If you don't like the show, we're going to show some body cam, probably get our show taken down because Fleabag doesn't agree with our content. So apparently, all content that we have to do, Fleabag has to agree with it. Yes, Lisa Repugnant has to agree with everything that we show on her show. Otherwise, she will attempt to take it down. Yes, she is now the judge and jury of everything, of everything. So
Well,
there you go.
She is the boss.
You know, she's been in heavy talks with Rumble Legal, which is weird. This is a weird move, given the fact that, you know, Rumble IT was talking with Tug and Megan Fox, and the CEO was talking with Tug and Megan Fox. But apparently, I guess this is a huge problem with Rumble right now because legal, I guess, does not sync up with the CEO and IT at all. Clearly, they're on different pages, of course. Oh. Does that sound right at all?
No.
Yeah. I'm starting to think Fleabag's lying. But, you know.
She wouldn't do that.
I gotta get to a FLEACAP. Sorry, Shar. I'm done with your video because you don't like Just J-Hip, and now Just J-Hip has to get to Sleazy Keezy video, of course, because we have to get to that because he's Sleazy Keezy, and also, you know, he's sleazy. All right. But yes, and I'm irrelevant because he's the judge of relevancy. Of course, Slobby is the judge of relevancy on planet Earth, I guess. All right. I'm sorry. I know he was in a very popular band, the Crayola Cunts, a good band, a little garage band. I know he did a lot of drugs with Cece. I get it. Very popular. It's always popular. All right. Always popular. All right. Just to do a bunch of drugs with Cece. Yeah, of course. But I've never done any drugs with Cece. By the way, you know, when a lot of people say the word rugs on YouTube, it's because they're monetizing their stream. I monetize my stream after my show, so that way I know whether or not I'm going to. That's why, if you wonder why me or maybe Nick or Kate or others can get away, we can choose what words we use and monetize it later. So that's why, because quite frankly, I don't actually give a shit about the monetization of the show. All right, I really don't. I like doing the show. That's more important to me. So, and also bringing out the actual awareness. And then Slobby's only claim to fame was that he did a lot of drugs with Cece. That's his claim to fame, and he was in the Crayola Cunts. All right, but yes, that's it. And then now he has 70,000 subscribers on YouTube, but can grab 500 on a live stream. Great job, dude. Killing it over there. Killing it. By the way, there are 463 of you right now here, and I appreciate it if you would tickle that like button for, or as Chili would say, button for Just J. I would appreciate it. But yes, as Chili DeCastro would say, button. If you don't know Chili DeCastro, go check him out. He's a fun little story. We might get to Chili one of these days, catch up. I don't know.
Chili's been done enough.
Yeah, he's been done enough. We're moving on to, by the way, tomorrow morning, Just J-Hip is doing, we're starting our trial rewatch of Mackenzie Shrilla the Killer Okay, Mackenzie. All right. And we're going to get into Mackenzie as I promised you 2 weeks ago when I said we would start following Mackenzie's case and everything. We are going to do that. Of course, that's what we're going to do. All right. I know a lot of other channels are covering it as well. It's big news right now because of the Netflix hit. But no, I knew this 2 weeks ago, but I had to finish up the Wade Wilson. All right, I had to finish up Wade Wilson first. And we finally got to the end of that. So I will be moving on to Mackenzie tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Just J Hip and Chup Chup. Yes, we are going to do that. We're going to do a lot of audio, but we're actually going to cover the actual trial as well. We're going to do that as well, but also a lot of the police videos and things of that, or the jail phone calls and stuff like that. So there's a lot we're going to cover. There's so much, but you know how I do it. We show a little bit of the trial, and then we bounce back and forth to a few other of the jail phone call stuff like that. So we are doing that tomorrow at 8 a.m. Of course, Just J Hip and Catch Up. And tonight, the Jug Show is definitely on. We are doing Jugs, Just J Hip and Tug on the Jug Show. Yes, very important show. Back together again. Two best friends back to being co-hosts again. Now that Megan Fox has created massive liability towards Tug. Right? Yeah. She really screwed that one up, didn't she? How's that working out for you, Megan Fox? I'm in so much trouble. Here we go.
Here comes Sleazy, Easy Keezy. Big dome, tiny hat. Just a tip, baby. Sleazy Keezy, blood tape, fear, and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. Look at his little tiny hat.
I know.
I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. Little tiny hat.
It complements the outfit. It's one hell of a giddy up.
This is Dragon Gravy's song. I have to go back to the beginning. I'm sorry. The little tiny hat did me in. And he's got his little beer belly going on. Could his hat cover his bean? Probably not. This is Dragon's Gravy, by the way. This is Dragon's Gravy. Oh, man, I'm already loving it. And I already have to go back to the beginning because it's so good.
Yeah, boy! Here comes Sleazy, Easy Keezy. Big dome, tiny hat. Just a tip, baby. Sleazy Keezy, blood tape, fear, and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. It's so massive, it got its own wither, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip cheesy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy Keezy never met blue tape, he could break, dog. Head so big, need a wider doorway. Tiny leather topper leaning like it won't stay. Looks like a bottle cap on a beach ball, too funny. Keezy still struts like he's the king of the swamp, honey. He slide through the marsh in boots all muddy, grabbing them gators by the snout, keeping it sturdy. Twisted leather barely clinging for dear life, while his giant grin flash bright in the moonlight, and he laughs when they stare. He don't even care. Tiny hat, big dare, he been that flare. Sleazy Keezy, blood tape, fear, and twisted leather hat barely hanging on there. It's so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip easy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy keys and never met blue tape. He could break, dog. Let it tilt, let it swing. Just a tip, just a tip. When the mud starts flying, he just keeps on smiling. Sleazy keysy, blue tape fear and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat barely hanging on there. It's so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat's sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip keysy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy keys and never met blue tape. He could break, dog. Back, back, back.
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Can we watch it again?
Yes,
Can
yes,
we watch
play it again. Play it again.
I really, really liked it. That was so good. I'll do it again, and then we'll do a FLEACAP.
Here comes Sleazy, Easy, Keezy. Big dome, tiny hat. Just a tip, baby. Oh, Sleazy, Keezy, blood tape fear and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. It's so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip keysy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy keys and never met blue tape. He could break, dog. It's so big, need a wider doorway. Tiny leather topper leaning like it won't stay. Looks like a bottle cap on a beach ball, too funny. Keys, he still struts like he's the king of the swamp, honey. He slide through the marsh and boots all muddy, grabbing them gators by the snout, keeping it sturdy. Twisted leather barely clinging for dear life, while his giant grin flashed bright in the moonlight, and he laughs when they stare. He don't even care. Tiny hat, big dare, he been that flare. Sleazy keys, blood tape fear and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat barely hanging on there. It's so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip keysy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous.
This is my favorite part.
He said his head is so big.
With this little tiny baby hat on.
He said his head is so big, it's got its own weather.
Killers, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy keys and never met blue tape. He could break, dog. Let it tilt, let it swing. Just a tip, just a tip. When the mud starts flying, he just keeps on smiling. Sleazy keysy, blue tape fear and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat barely hanging on there. It's so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip keys, just a tip, yeah! Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy keys and never met blue tape, he could break dog.
Well, that's a song right there. That's how we do it on the Just J Hip Show. Thank you to Dragon's Gravy. Hey, Tug, how are you? Over here on one of the most popular shows on YouTube, given the very small presence of subscribers. But once again, one of the most popular channels on YouTube. Yes, the Ketchup Show. Where's Ketchup at? I got to see if I can even do a FLEACAP, because remember, I gave you guys a goal. Oh, she's at 316.
That's good. Thank you.
I said 350 though. We're still like 31 away or something. Or hold on, we're like one hot plate away. We're like one hot plate away. Can we put a link in there for Ketchup? For God's sakes, what does Just J Hip have to do over here to get you fine folks to swing over and get Ketchup to 350? There's 456 of you here wanting a FLEACAP, and I'm sitting here going, can 32 of you or something hit the subscribe button for Ketchup? It's horrible. Hey, look at me, 6479. Became a new member of the Hippies. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, my friend. If you, I hope you enjoy this show. Holy crap! You learned hot plate math too. Damn right I did, Tug. Hot plate math. Hot plate math. I'm killing it over here.
Jay's gonna be your Tug plug tonight.
Yeah, tonight I'm gonna be Tug's Tug plug tonight. Yes, I'll be plugging the Tug. Oh God, that did not sound good. I might have just lost my spot there with that one. That did not go over well. That did not go over well. I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt, as we're at 324. We're only 26 away. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you're going to do the right thing, and I'm going to do a Just J Hip FLEACAP, of course, of their show, of course. But you have to remember, Megan Fox has single-handedly taken down Tug's show. She's a complete liability. A complete liability. Making tonight's show too sexy. Damn right.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Over on the Jug Show, Jay and Tug. Just like we did it back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yes, Jay and Tug back together with the Jug Show after all the liability that Megan Fox has caused with her malicious body cams. You're so good. Those were the days. Those were the days. Yep, back in the day. See, and then Tug separated. He wanted to go off on his own. I said, that's cool. And his channel, exploded, and my channel imploded, of course. But now we're bringing it back together. Megan Fox is going, what? No, what? Sorry, Megan, you're a liability. You're not even monetized. You're not even monetized. You can't even get breath sex. You can't even. Megan found out. Run! I'm not running from anything. You can't even get breath sex. Hey Jay, why haven't you showed the body cam? Scared? I just showed body cam. I just did it. I've done body cam 3 times. I'm untouchable. Oh, let me show you something, Megan Fox. I'm going to show you why you have a problem. All right, that Just J Hip does not have a problem. All right, guy.
boy.
I can't believe I have to do this every single frickin' stream. Just J Hip has a third place ribbon in ADA protection. Yes, Just J Hip is ADA protected. I won a third place ribbon in second grade. My cousin got first place or second place, and then the kid with no arms and legs, he got first place. Just a third place ADA protection ribbon. Seriously, if Fleabag even attempted to sue me, that would be a huge mistake. You don't go after someone who has a proven ADA protection ribbon. No, she should ask Lips about this, and she'll find out. She's going to find out very quick. She'll be like, oh, crap. He actually has proof of his. I have a ribbon. All right. Hey, Fleabag note taker, could you take note of this? My third place ribbon of ADA protection. Bring it, bitches. Bring it. Sue me all you want. Right here. Right here. You'll be suing a third place recipient of ADA protection. That's why Tug's aligning with me, because he has a disability and I have a disability, and he's like, Megan Fox is a liability, and so clearly but you don't have a tiny hat. Not yet, Tug. Not yet, but I have a tiny umbrella. I'm gonna get one of those hats with the little umbrella on the top.
Oh man.
I gotta do a FLEACAP. Get off this stream so I can take a nap, and then I can wake up and I can do a wonderful show with that umbrella guy, because clearly Megan Fox is a huge liability. But here we go. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a FLEACAP. We're gonna do a FLEACAP. It's gonna be pretty good. We're going to do a FLEACAP, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much. Boom! I don't know why I like doing that. Hello, everybody. How's everyone going? Had some technical difficulties earlier, of course. All right, but, we ate dinner. I tell you, there's so much stuff going on. So much stuff happening. All right, good. There was a lot of filings. Letters, filings, and all that. Sip butt, drools, huh? That's what I'm calling drools now. I call it shit butt. All right, we're live. Oh, you're live? Well, I call drools shit butt. Anyways. Well, it's Kendra's birthday. Now she's eating dinner, all right? Well, I am puffing. To all my puffers out there, I just want to make it clear. I am puffing my puffers. What? Thanks again for throwing that out there. Well, it was a busy day, a lot of filings and whatnot, and then you get into the shizzy dumb nuts, all right? And he's been sharing all this body cam shit, the dash cams, all the dash cams. Why do I always say dash cam? It's body cam. All the body cams is what this shizzy whiznut's doing. All right. And he's sharing them and screenshots of our show. And he's going to be in the shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's a business with new holes. What? Yes, that was the thing. I just want to tell you that. All right. Thanks. Okay. Anyways, so Shizzy jumped on the bandwagon. All right. But guess what? All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be attacking his channel too. All right. He blocks everybody over on his stream. Look at his stream. All right. He's got everything blocked out except me. What does that tell you? Clearly, Shizzy is sharing a stream about me of a police call that wasn't about me. Sure, it was a call that I made to the police, but it was about somebody else that I was reporting, not about me. But he cropped everyone else out of the show except for me. All right, clearly making it about me. That's defamation. And he also doxed it. He doxed my phone number. All right, and he leaves my photo up. And he did that. That's harassment and bullying. Harassment and bullying. All right. And then Shara posted a mom and dad pic. That's what he did. It was the mom and dad pic of Jeannie, clearly. And quite frankly, she has a cease and desist. She should know better. I sent her 3 cease and desist. She should know better than to share a body cam of Jeannie's mom and dad. She should know better because I sent her a cease and desist. This is very clear. There's so many cease and desists. Excuse me. I just want to say she's more like Shara's shit show. Shara's shit show. Yeah, and this is of no public concern. And it's sick what they're doing. It is sick what they are doing. All right? And she has a cease and desist. I want to make that clear. Oh, excuse me. I just want to make clear I had some candy. So, I just want to make clear I had some candy, okay? Well, sure, she has a small house. Very limited assets. All right? Very small house. Limited assets. She has a cease and desist. And quite frankly, she just found her ass writing a lawsuit. Congratulations, Shara. You probably just found your ass writing a lawsuit. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of lawyers that are probably looking at this stuff. So there's that. But anyways, and they're doxing individuals. All right? And listen, there's a report on all these people. All of them have a report. I can tell you that right now. I was looking on Facebook, and some of these people are just obsessed with you. They're so obsessed with you because I was looking on the Facebook. Sorry, Debunked. But no, they're so obsessed with you. Well, I had to go back years ago to find stuff. To be honest with you, there's shit going down now. There's a lot of shit going down now. Well, yeah, and Shizzy, let me tell you what. He kind of did the work for me, sharing his shit. Yeah, and let me tell you what. And then you look at what they did. I was watching Tug and Megan Fox's stream, and they were sharing. I was sharing, of course, Lips's stuff. All right, her filing wasn't even put out on the record. Did you see what they did? I didn't say anything, but they copied and pasted. They took my stream, copy and pasted the entire filing together. All right, that's what they did, and made it look like they had the filing. They taped it together. All right, and my understanding, they might have even used Scotch tape. I don't know, but they were copying. I just learned how to copy and paste. Just the other day, I was working with a friend, and he told me I copy and paste. Yeah, that's what they did. They copy and pasted this entire thing together. That's what I just learned, But, and I was the only one who had it. Nobody else had it. Nobody else had it at all. But listen, I do hear this one. I do know this much. Mug. Yeah, that's Megan and Tug. All right, they have so many videos, so many transcripts, so many logos, so many pics they've shared of mine. All right, and that just proves conspiracy. And they're brigading with the brigadingness. All right, all of them are brigading together. All right, and listen, I'm doing one thing over here. I'm changing lives. All right, with my work. All right, I'm doing work with the children. And they're over there just attacking neighbors. And this is Rico shit. This is Rico shit. I can tell you that. All right. Yeah, they want to be a victim. Keep trying to be a victim. You're not the victim. I am. All right, I'm going to tell you that. You know, this thing is they always go along with trying to be a victim is the thing. Yeah, of course. And then, Jeremy Helms was raising money for the ants, of course, and the Hudson sisters. I was just, I think what they're worried about is paint chips. I didn't worry about paint chips because she's pretty. Yeah, no doubt. They're worried about paint chips. He's a powerful lawyer or a former lawyer. He's very powerful, and they're very worried about him. And I filed a bunch of bar complaints against Shockett. All right. And he gave Germ a tie to auction off. You can't do that. Breaking the law. I think, a lot of this is they're catching the eye of individuals. Yeah, probably. Well, anyways, all the lawyers, retain records. They're all required to retain the records. All right. But I tell you this much. All right. It's all gonna, I'm gonna say this much. We're gonna set up a pool. All right, this isn't going to be like a GoFundMe. We're just gonna set up a fund for a pool. It'll all be honest for the first time ever. It won't be fraud racing this time. It'll be very clear. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Just one time, we're going to set up an honest fundraiser, but a pool. Not like through a GoFundMe, just you give me money, of course, but it'll be accounted for. Yeah, we won't even put ours on a sticky note, like a poster. Yeah, exactly. And I can file myself. I kicked Shockett's ass already once. And I can do it again by myself if I want to. Oh, wait, hang on. Here we go. We got Slobby Sleazy's here along with Scooter. All right. Hey, Scooter, Slobby Sleazy, how are you doing? Hey, everybody, how's it going over here? Just on the road taking Scooter home. Yeah, we're taking Scooter home, of course. All these people, they're just all irrelevant. They're just trying to be relevant, but they're just not. Well, I do have to say, happy birthdays all around. Happy birthday. Oh, Kendra's here. Hey, Kendra, how are you, Kendra? I'm good. It's my birthday. And happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. By the way, also, Evil Gay Off. Oh, look, it's retired K9 Cop Gayoff's birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Oh my God. It's retired K9 Gayoff's birthday and Kendra, Kinky Kendra from the OnlyFans. She doesn't have OnlyFans. Well, what did you do, Kendra? Well, we had tacos, okay? That was one of our things. And then, we went and got a cake, and there's going to be presents and stuff. And, and then, of course, you're going to do your OnlyFans page later, right? No, I wasn't going to do that. Well, did you get your Pepe Le Pew perfume? Did you get that? Yeah, I did get that. Thank you, Slobby. I don't know. I haven't opened my presents. We're gonna open them later. Right now, we just had tacos. That's all we've done thus far. We had breakfast this morning, and that's it. And then, after that, I just walked around and stuff. I was just walking around and stuff outside the house. Well, that sounds like a pretty good birthday. Quite frankly, over here, there's been no drama today for you. All right? Unlike me, I had drama, but I was trying to work on some gift ideas. What do you think for some gift? I don't know. I just don't know. Well, what have you been looking into lately, Kendra? Well, I tell you, there was these horses in California, and they were stabbed, okay, by a crazy girl, and that was very crazy. And, well, Megan Fox, she got demonetized. Yeah, but no, the horses, they got stabbed by, I guess, a teenager. Okay, and the teenager, I guess they're going to try her as an adult. Is the thing there? Yeah, but Megan Fox, now she was demonetized. Now you heard about that, right? No, I have no clue what you're talking. But anyways, now the horses. Now, are they going to survive? Well, allegedly, they're all going to survive. But there was a teenager who attacked these horses, of course. And then, this is horrible. This is horrible what's going on. Now, Megan Fox, she was demonetized on YouTube. Well, I know, but now the horses, my understanding is they're going to be okay. Yeah, we're all very, prayers up to the horses, prayers up. But anyways, but Megan Fox was demonetized. One of the things they were doing is to talk about Loofamobile. All right, Loofamobile, and that whole Loofamobile, that thing just happened organically. I just want to point that out. Yeah, it's almost like it happened genetically. Yeah, it happened organically. And that's the thing with that. And these people are so sick because they took it in a sick direction, and they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have. See, it was never sexual to us. Sure, we put signs up with all this information about the different loofahs, but clearly there was nothing sexual in anything we did. But these sick bastards, look at what they did. They turned it into their own delusions, is what they did, because they're sick. They're sick as shit. All these people. And that's why they're getting taken down as a conspiracy to attack my Loofamobile company. All right, very clear, very clear. Well, this whole Loofah thing, this was to help a community. It was to help a community. We were building up a community. Very clear over. I remember when we all did this together. And we were all building up the community with the Loofah. And they love it. They all want to take pictures of the Loofamobile. Obviously, I have to make sure I'm not in the pictures because I'm disgusting to look at. So I get out of the picture, and then I let them take a picture of the Loofamobile clearly, but I'm too disgusting to look at, so I have to get off of the Loofamobile, plus it leans to the left when I'm sitting on it, and it makes it very hard to bang a right. So I have to get out. That's what, now I'm going to get into this court fight. I'm going to go. I thank you for the birthday. It was good times. I'm just going to go. Have a good birthday, Kendra. By the way, happy birthday. I'm just going to go. Thank you. Okay. Well, she's gone now. She's going to go open her presents. That's good. Now let's go into my filing stuff. Now, clearly, shocking. Now, of course, I filed this fine thing. Slabby, is your window down? Oh, he just dropped off Scooter. All right, well, we're going to have to deal with that now. We're going to have to deal with that with sloppy with his window down for the rest of the damn show. But anyways, so obviously I got this filing, and all these filings against Shockett. This is very clear. And I have filed reports, okay, with the Attorney General, the FTC, the FBI, all right, Florida Wildlife and Games. All right, everybody's been received everything. I talked to the President of the United States, Vice President, his neighbor. Okay, I talked to a former friend. I talked to the former president. All right, and his chef. All right, I've talked to everybody. A lot of shit going on, and I have a bar complaint. And that's very, very clear. We got all these bar complaints going on, and I can file as many bar complaints as I want because there's a lot of shit on Shockett. All right, and we're going to do a preservation of all accounting for all attorneys that Jeremy Hills has been involved in based on Shockett and this bar review. It's very clear, very important that the bar is going to look at all of the lawyers involved with Jeremy Hills due to this Shockett bar investigation. Very clear, very clear. And I have a team of lawyers. We're all working. Oh, chop. Really?
I can't stop the wind. Okay.
The dumbness that survives us. I don't know where to take this anymore. Apparently all these other lawyers are going to have to preserve their documentation because Shockett got a bar complaint, and now for some reason Jeremy Hills is involved in a bar complaint, and then all these other lawyers are, I guess, involved in this bar complaint. Some of them aren't even lawyers in Florida. But Fleabag thinks this is a good idea. This is going to go over great. Yes, I tell you, you're right, Faves. The stupid is epic. It is epic. The stupid over here is epic. They should have maybe hired a real lawyer like Just J. Hip, an actual lawyer, rather than, maybe, Rips from New York, who must be a moron, is my guess. All right, if he's dealing with these morons. But obviously, you got S. Dean, all right, also included in my cease and desist, must be a moron. And then, of course, you got just a handload of felons also included on my cease and desist. That's where my money is, Just J. Hip. Yep, damn right. Damn right. That umbrella guy, Just J. Hip, is throwing all of his money at Just J. Hip because he knows that I can handle this. I got this covered, Todd. All right. Hey, I've done this for you before. I'll do it again. Usually, I don't even actually have to file within the court. Usually, I just read my potential filings and we solve things from there. And then people get sentenced to hell. Yes, and that's a tough place to come back from. Jail's one thing, but hell's a tough place to. You only got one. I got three. Stop bragging, Megan Fox. That's why you can't co-host with Doug anymore. You're a liability, Megan Fox. Look at you, liability, Megan Fox. Look at what she's doing, screwing it all up. Thank you, my fine friends, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Did you enjoy the show catch up?
Yeah.
I did.
Funny.
And I'm going to be back later on tonight, supposedly, allegedly, with that umbrella guys, my co-host over on his stream. Wait, I think I'm going to be his co-host. Well, no, I said he could be my co-host, but he could play his intro music.
That makes sense.
That sounds fair, right? It's only fair. But no,
Yeah.
Anyways, Just Jay Hemp will be on the Jug Show. Yes, Jay and Todd together again, the Jug Show. Of course, tonight at 7-ish, allegedly. Anyways, we'll be there tonight. Just J Hip and Tug on the Jug Show. Nope, you're canceled. I am not Megan Fox. You're canceled because you're not even monetized. Suck it, no breath facts. By the way, thank you for the 42 super chats, gifted memberships. We got to 4.2 giveaways, of course. 4.2 giveaways tonight. Fleabag, just want to note this, 4.2 giveaways tonight with no giveaways going on. Of course, I did that last night on People Watch. Thank you, my friends. Much love to all of you. I appreciate it. And as we always say when we end our show, thank you for being our friends. Thank you for being comment in the chat if you could, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't. Thank you, my friends. Much love. And also, I do want to remind you, we're closing in on nearly 600,000 views over here on our YouTube channel. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. As we're closing in on 600,000 views in a year on a commentary channel, and that's pretty good, actually. So thank you, my friends, and have a great day. I will see you all again tonight, most likely on Talk Show when Megan Fox is banned. No. Yeah, wow. See you all later. Have a great day. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. And what do we say, Ketchup, when we end our show?
Shut your ass.
Damn right. And also, we always say, all the best. Stay friends, weird. Shut your ass.
Bye.
Bye.